Hi, I'm going to show you a stonefly, but this one is floating and the body is made out of CDC and you have the two wings almost like a span when the fly is on the surface of the water. I mean, it's 89, the number MP 89. You can find on that book all the material and the tool required to tie this fly. By the way, in this book you have all the patterns that I've been tying during the last 25 years. So let's start first by the tying thread. So I put the tying thread that way, break the thread, go on the beginning of the bend of the hooks and come back. And in order to split the tail, I will use a little bit of floss, not a long section, but that I will tie at the end of the straight part of the hook. For the tail, I like very much to use the Coq de Leon Pardo because it's a segmented hackle, which gives the illusion of the segment tail that the insect got. So I will put it about that long, but I will use the floss to split it in two, and look at that. Now you have the splitted tail. In order to keep a certain volume, I will keep the floss with the remaining of the Coq de Leon, and then I will bring it back more than halfway, very close to the end, and trim it again. Now for the body I will use one of my favorite materials, the CDC, and why that? Because it floats very well, even if it is a long hook shank. So you can use your plier. I mean, this one is dedicated to CDC. Even if the diameter of the stem is big, you can use it very easily. So you start to twist and wrap around the hook shank in order to make the body. The body is quite short compared to ephemera, so I will stop it about there. So I secure the feather first, and then I will secure the thread like this. I trim the excess, and then in order to split everything, I will use one more time some floss. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a rather big hook, size 10. I will put it like this, bring it on one side, and then use the other thing and put it on the other side, like this. I try to equilibrate the amount of material. Then I will use a CDC to make the first section of the thorax, like this. One more time the special hackle plier in order to wrap around like this. And now I am going to fix the two wings. So for that I will trim this. I'm almost ready to fix the wings. We'll make a small conical section. So I will put one on each side. I check the length like this, and now I will put the other one on the other side. Try to respect the same length like this. Okay, make it strong that it doesn't move again, and then trim the excess like this. Now you use one more feather but for that I will use the magic tool. So I will bring the material in that way. I will cut the excess on the sides and then collect the amount, get rid of the stem by trimming that off, and then I will split the tying thread in order to incorporate the alcohol substitute in the thread, in the tying thread. So like this. And then to secure the amount, I will start by wrapping in my fingers like this, and then I use the bobbin holder to record enough twist on the thread. I forward them, and then I will end up like this. It's much easier. There is no stem in it. So now the last thing, I have to use this floss to divide in two. You have to be careful to have a feather on each side, and then you trim it off, and then use your finisher to end up one and two. Check the balance. Yes, it is quite all right like this. So this, it goes flat on the water like a spinner. It's a pretty big fly. Thank you for your attention.